Good morning, everyone. Good evening and good afternoon to viewers from all walks of life. This is nikymus, and you are welcome to the channel of truth, enlightenment, freedom, and the channel of breaking empires free. If you are new on this channel, I talk about narcissism and narcissistic abuse. I talk about spirituality, and I talk about personal and self-development. And if that's what resonates with you, I invite you guys to join us. Give us a like, share this video with friends, and you may subscribe if you haven't already. And for those that have always been with us, you are welcome back, and I thank you for your love and support. So listen, guys, I'm going to share with you guys some signs. I don't know how many I'm going to have because I'm doing this video per download, that you are very soon about to relocate. I know there's many of you guys have been dreaming about this. You don't like the place you are. You're with these toxic parents. You're in this home, you're in this flat, and the building has become a problem for you. So usually what really happens is that as you continue evolving and growing, there's going to come a time where you are going to outgrow the place that you're living. Let's try to repeat this one more time. When you decide to grow, and you start elevating, you usually start to outgrow the place that you're currently living. So the universe is trying to upgrade you as well, spiritually, upgrade you economically, upgrade you financially, and upgrade you physically. Okay, so when you are about to relocate, it could be relocating to a new town. Okay, it could be relocating to a new city, the next neighborhood. It could be relocating somewhere else, even sometime a new country. But in this video, I'm going to focus on relocating, whereby you're moving to a new home. Okay, you've thought about it, you've dreamt about it, you want to have your own place, maybe you want to buy your own place. It can also be an option. One of the very first signs that is going to happen, which is very common to many people around the world, the very first one will happen. You are going to become very, very uncomfortable where you are. You had these neighbors. You used to get along back in the days. You know, the hello neighbors. You open your window, hey, hello neighbor, you're right, everything is okay. You know, everything has been okay for a couple of months, maybe years, could have been in that place for years. Out of the blue, the situation will change. All of a sudden, your neighbors start hating on you. And this is something which is very common with chosen people. You know, chosen people normally, they tend to have these kind of situations in their lives. All of a sudden, you've been having this neighbor, very good person, there was no problem. All of a sudden, the neighbor decides to become very uncomfortable around you. You're starting to have arguments. All of a sudden, they are throwing a lot of stuff in your backyard. They are throwing rubbish in your way. Arguments, fights, and everything. There is extremely a very toxic, uncomfortable situation in that place, in that moment, in that particular moment. And now you're starting to think that. So, what really is happening is that your energy has shifted. Okay. And like I've said, you have outgrown that environment. So the universe will start to bring in these circumstances that are going to show you that, listen, wherever you are, the place that you are is no longer a vibrational match to your energy. So when you have shifted out of old energy and that place is no longer a vibrational match for you, you are now going to start having a very uncomfortable situation in that place. Okay? Somebody will come around, they will scratch your cars. Somebody will come around, they will puncture your car wheels. They may sometimes throw stuff on your window. You go out of the house, of course. and there's somebody who is looking at you in a very negative way. They feel like they want to eat you up. And you have not done anything to those guys, you know. You have always been living the same way. But you are very uncomfortable. You know, it feels like initially, actually from the inside, you start to hate that place. You no longer want anything to do with that place. You are tired of the place, you hate it, you want to leave. Now, behind the scenes, what is really happening? The universe is giving you signs that it's time for you to go, okay? So you have outgrown this place, you have been here for a while, but as you kept on moving forward in life, you have also experienced a very big energetic shift in your life, and that place is no longer a vibrational match for you. So it's time to leave. That is a very powerful sign. A very powerful sign that you are very soon, it may be in a couple of weeks, it may be a month, you are going to relocate somewhere else, to a new place, a new destination, a new home, a new house, or whatever, a new apartment. Sign number 2, you are very soon going to relocate. This one is very common, but many people miss it because they don't know the idea behind it. You know, you've been in this home for a while, everything was okay, and now all of a sudden things are breaking down, you know. Chosen ones, listen to this one, it's very powerful. You've been in this home, everything was okay. All out of the blue, after a couple of years, things are breaking down. The fridge is broken. The electrical appliances are broken. Something has happened to the microwave. The lights are all blowing up. There is everything going. Everything tends to blow up. Everything tends to break down. A lot of equipment that you have in your house is becoming dysfunctional. You're even ending up sometimes throwing away some things because they are just breaking out of the blue all of a sudden, and you don't know what is going on. Secretly, what is happening is that it is a sign from the universe that you are no longer a vibrational match again for that place, okay? Your energy is too big for that place that you're living at the moment. And the equipment that you've had back in the days, it's time for that equipment to be upgraded. So now you're having a situation whereby everything you have in that house is breaking down. So that means very soon you are going to move to a new place, and everything that you've ever owned previously is going to be replaced with something new. Are you following, chosen ones? I'll give you the third sign that you're very soon going to relocate. For some reason, you had a clean home, you could wake up, clean your house, everything was in order. Out of the blue, there is bugs everywhere. I want you to listen to this one very closely. Actually, this one is a spiritual sign that you're about to relocate. There is bugs everywhere, ladies and gentlemen. There is flies in your house. It is winter. I don't know, it is summertime. You are seeing flies at a very extraordinary time of the year. A moment whereby you're expecting snow, but all of a sudden you are out there in your kitchen. You're seeing these cockroaches all of a sudden. You're seeing these bugs. There's some insects moving around. There's mosquitoes out of the blue. There is spiders on the walls. There is things that you're starting to see, okay? Those are very powerful. That is a spiritual sign. Now, some people in the spiritual community understand something what we call monitoring spirits. Because you have shifted energetically and you no longer embody the same energy that you used to do back in the days. What is really happening is that now you're receiving unwanted guests. Those guests, they show up in form of bugs, mosquitoes, there is some cockroaches. Sometimes you're going to see lizards in your house. You might see geckos, you might see caterpillars, there could be spiders, different forms of bugs, and you don't understand where they're coming from. You have not had that problem before. Out of the blue, they are there. And they just show up in very unexpected places. that is a sign that you are having guests, okay? These so-called monitoring spirits. It is because they are feeling your energy and your frequency. It is raising at a very high rate, at a very faster rate, and they are showing up out of the blue. Now, it is nothing to be worried about. You don't have to panic when you see these kind of things. The only thing you have to do before you move eventually, take care of that, okay? It could be disinfect the whole place, it could be spraying, it could be something. You can just take care of it at the moment and make sure you get those bugs out of the way until it's time for you to move. But one of the things you're going to realize, chosen ones, you're going to pay attention when you all of a sudden out of the blue you are seeing these bugs coming out of nowhere. Very soon, it could be in a couple of months, it may be in a couple of weeks, your address is going to change. All right? The fourth sign that you're about to relocate is when, for some reason, back in the days you had very beautiful sleep, you could sleep, there wasn't a problem at all. Now, you're starting to see you are very, very restless. It's like you cannot sleep in the night. You go to bed and you end up sleeping maybe sometimes 3 o'clock, sometimes 4 o'clock. So you are having a lot of sleepless nights. For some reason, you're having a very unusual anxiety around you. And you're feeling like you cannot rest. So most of the times you've got insomnia, you don't know what is going on with you. That is because your energy is resenting that place. Your energy has shifted too high, and your energy is no longer a vibrational match for the place that you are at that moment. So it's a spiritual sign that actually you have shifted energetically, and actually that place can no longer accommodate the new energy you have at the moment. So if that has happened to you, you can start counting your days, count the weeks and count the months. You don't have to necessarily see what is going to happen, but you just have to have a confirmation that you are very soon going to move, okay? So you're going to relocate to a new place. If you're a person who is restless, you cannot sleep in the night, you don't know what is going on, all of a sudden you're restless, you're moving up and down all over the place, and it is something that has just happened because back in the days you could go to bed and you would sleep comfortably. It is a very powerful sign. You are very, very soon going to relocate. The last one, sign that you're about to relocate and your address is about to change. You're scrolling on your TikToks, you're scrolling on your, Instagrams or whatever, which page you have, Facebooks or whatever, your WhatsApp statuses and everything. And people are talking about, oh, I moved into a new house, and this is something normally which happens like 1 year before you relocate. You will realize that wherever you are, you're meeting people, they're talking about, oh, I moved into this new house, it's a very beautiful place, I like the area, I like the environment, out of the blue, they're talking about moving somewhere. You're even sometimes running into people who are practically moving, they are parking some things in the van and they're leaving the house, okay? Or you're sometimes running into people who are actually moving into a house. It could be sometime in your neighborhood and there's a new neighbor that just came into your neighborhood, into your vicinity. And you see them offloading their luggage from the vans and putting it into the house. If you see that sign, ladies and gentlemen, there are no coincidences in this universe. Everything will happen according to divine alignment. And everything will happen for a reason. The universe is showing you, look at this guy is moving over there. Your time is coming. Okay? So when you start to see those kind of things happening around you, you just have to know you are very close going to move to a new place. So the universe is showing you these signs, first of all, in other people around you. It's a sign that actually you're the one the next in line that is either going to move to a new house, a new flat, maybe sometime you're going to buy your own house or stuff like that. If there is any of these signs that I've mentioned in this video, let us know about them in the comment section below. You guys know that I do love and appreciate your support. You can always book a session with me. It can be about anything: narcissism, spirituality, self-development and growth. And for those of you who want to donate, wish to donate or support my channel, the links you need, you will find it in the description below. And until then, I will catch you guys in my next one. Nikymus signing out. Much love and blessings. Peace.